everyone, welcome to another Finally Friday video. I've pre-cut some pieces of cardstock just to get going, and this is just like a melon color, and it's a standard size card. So it was a letter size piece of paper, 8.5 by 11, cut in half and then folded to 4 1/4 by 5.5 down. So that's the standard size card. This yellow piece of cardstock will be fitting right on top just like that. So it's 4 1/4 long and 2 3/4 wide. And these pieces are going to go on as well. This one is about 1.25 inches high and still the 2 3/4 wide. And then this one, oh, I'm sorry, that's not, this is the one that's 1.25 inches high. This one is actually 1.5 inches high. So anyway, those are the dimensions for you if you want to make this card. And I'm going to go ahead and get stamping. I wanted to use this particular wood grain stamp from Hue Arts, but I didn't want it in a circle. I wanted to use it as just a band. So that is how I got the measurement for this. I'm actually going to stamp it on this piece of cardstock, and it's going to overlap just a little bit, so or hang over the edges. But I'm planning to have this piece kind of overhang the top. So I'm going to try to stamp it so that it is perfectly on there. I get that on there pretty good. There we go, perfect. I'll clean that off with the baby wipe. Okay, I'm going to use this plain scallop. Use this block by Making Memories. If you want to make sure your scallop is straight, put it down on your work surface and let it sort of just fall. And then, this is sort of a big acrylic block for this, but it's the longest one I have, so that will work on this. Okay, the scratch paper back. Now I've got some chalk ink that's in chestnut roan, I guess you'd call it. And this stuff is really sticky. And that is why I love it, because it has really good coverage on acrylic stamps. And I'm just going to have it be about right there. Like I said before, it's going to overlap a little bit with the white. Okay. Baby wipe. These dark inks tend to stain acrylic stamps, but you know what? The person you're giving the card to is never going to know what color your stamp was. So I say, you know, you're having fun. It doesn't matter if you stain your stamp. So, and I'm going to be using that same brown ink, grabbing a smaller block. Okay. I'm going to put it a little bit off to the side. Okay, that wasn't a perfect impression, so we're going to use the other side. Okay. Oh, that's better. Okay. What I'm going to do with this particular image here is I want to give it some color. So I've actually got this acrylic block here, and I'm going to take some ink, and I've got a little spot here with some purple ink on. I'm just going to press it into the acrylic block just so it leaves a little puddle of ink. Then I'm going to take a blender pen. This is just a Dove blender pen. Got a little bit of scratch paper over here. So I just want to see how the color is going to go on there, if it's going to go on pretty smooth or what's the deal here. Okay. Now I don't believe this chalk ink is waterproof, so if you go over any of the stamping part, you want to go over it with a very light hand. Actually, it might be waterproof. It's looking pretty good. So let me zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, too far. Okay, perfect. All right. And this is how you clean your blender pen. You just keep, and pretty soon it just becomes clear. All right, I'm gonna use some yellow ink, and once again, I'm just going to use another corner. Put some ink on there. I'll pick up some yellow, test it over there. I loved these little conversation hearts when I was in elementary school, and we would put Valentines in each other's mailboxes on our desks, and just fun memories. Okay, here are just a little fun coloring in there. Okay, I'm going to clean off this block really quick. I love having baby wipes around just for this fact right here, to clean off acrylic blocks, because it's so much better. Okay, I'm going to take the yellow piece of cardstock, and I'm going to be stamping, let's see, I think I'm going to stamp these little outlined hearts up here just to create a pattern. So it's going to be pretty random. I'll just put that on that dude there. And I'm going to be using the yellow ink. Get our scratch paper back. It probably won't show up too much. And that's what I wanted. I wanted it to be pretty subtle. Alright, and I'm going to do a little bit of that blender pen again. I'm just going to fill in Actually, I don't like that. It's a good thing I can cut that part off. Okay, so I cut that part off, and then when I arrange it on the card, I'm just gonna have to be a little bit tricky so that it lines up correctly. Okay, I'm gonna start putting it on the card now. And I need some adhesive. Where did my adhesive go? Here we go. Okay. And this will actually work out because I'm just going to put that one all the way down to the edge at the bottom. So. Okay, and this is the piece that's going to go up right here. It'll just kind of go over the top of the scallops. But before I do that, I wanted to add a little bit of ribbon. Okay. Okay, this is looking really plain. I'm going to try to figure out how to spice it up a little bit. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, people, this is a makeshift card card if I've ever seen one. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put some dimensional adhesive on the back of this little dude. Put him right over top. Okay, I like that one. Pretty simple and plain, but overall I think it was some better choices. Let me zoom in for you a little bit. There you go. Pretty easy stamped card. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next week.